Hi everyone, so today we're making the silage on the farm next door, and this morning I've tedded all of the grass, got it rowed up, and we're just going to bale it. But before we bale it, before I go and see the baling, I've just been setting up the wrapper this morning. I put some Silage rolls on there, thanks to Silage for giving me a good deal on these. These ones are green, and the current one I've got left on there is a black one, so they'll be miscoloured, but it uses up the old reel I've got on the wrapper at the moment. So I've just set it up. I've turned the wraps down from 24 to 18 because I don't need as much wrap on this particular silage, and I'm just going to put this straw bale on to see what my 18 wraps looks like, and to make sure there's a good coverage of the bale. This is an old bedding bale I've got, and I'll use it fairly soon for something. And then something else which I want to test is I want the bale to basically just fall onto the mat, which is just here. If it can just fall on there and just stay on the mat so that it doesn't roll away. So this is a good test run for that. So if I press on the control tip, it's a nice amount of wrap, 18 layers. It's covered all of the straw, and there's no needles sticking out. One there, but it hasn't pierced the film. That's absolutely fine. Hopefully that'll do for what I want for making this silage today. And we've got a chicken which has just come to join us, pecking up some corn left on the straw on the wrapper. Chickens get to go where they want on the farm. Do you like your eggs, chicken, at the weekend? Sunday breakfast? Just taken off the side squeeze, put the twin spike on. I've got the Manitou in the trailer, and we're going to pick them up with the telehandler today rather than using the tractor, because the only tractor I've got for the wrapper is the John Deere because of the box, until I get my sort of secondary small tractor at some point. That's what I'm going to use. So let's go and get these bales, and then we'll bring them back to the yard and wrap them up. I've just got a few on there. They've been baled really well, actually. Mike always does a good job. They are solid. And we've got to get these wrapped within 2 hours. Get these next. Coming into the yard, drop this off. I'll just fire up the John Deere. Nice 4-footer. Drop this on here. And what I do, I've got my remote control. Ooh. What I want to do is if I just rotate it a bit, just to pull the wrap round a bit, just to get it going. And if I press auto start, I put it up a couple of wraps. It's now on 22 wraps, just to be safe, just to get it going. Right, we'll go and get another bale. Whilst that's going, I'll get another one ready. Okay, so we just had a bit of problem with the film. This is the old film I've been using, which was on the wrapper. And if you just have a look here, I just took it off the reel, and if you just have a look in here, you can see that the film's gone very wavy. If anybody, I don't know if you can perhaps pick up on camera, but it's gone quite wavy. And what's happening when the wrapper's pulling this reel out, every time it's breaking the plastic. So I've got some new silage wrap here, which I I've got, which is silo tight. I'm just going to pop a new reel on. Okay, alright, we'll see what this film's like. Multi-coloured one there. Seems to be coming off alright. Well, we're up and working again. We're just too near the wind with the wrapper at the moment, so what I'm thinking is I might grab some of the bales just over there and just make a small wall by the wrapper to stop the wind blowing the wrap this way, south, and then what's happening is the wrap is then missing the knife on the wrapper. So if I put a few bales there, it'll stop the wind just blowing into the wrapper. That's working pretty well now. I also, as well, I dialed down the pressure. There's a dial just at the bottom there, which I've just dialed down, and that's just giving it a nice, consistent flow for wrapping. So not too quick, but not too slow, if you know what I mean. And when it comes back, this film was blowing in the wind, but now if I press the tip button, you'll see what I mean. Whee! Gets cut off there. Lovely. That's perfect. And yeah, that's all because I've just put those few bales, and that is just enough to stop the wind. That is brilliant. So I'll just have to remember that. If it's a bit windy, just put a few bales there, or I'll park a trailer there or something, just to stop the wind from just blowing, stopping the wrap from working. Well, I've got one of these real small bales, diddy bales, which I'm just finishing off, which is on the end of the trailer, and there's another full-size one on there which I'll chuck on the top of the stack. It's been a good day today, I've enjoyed it. Picking up the bales, well, rowing up this morning, picking up the bales, and now wrapping the bales and stacking them in the yard. Had good weather as well. Glorious. Glorious weather today. Just put a few of the broken straw bales on the wrapper because I felt sorry for them, to be honest. They're only going to end up falling and breaking apart over here, so I just wrapped a couple of them and just chucked them to one side, so another one I wrapped this morning. And then it finishes off this reel, and I just put another reel on next time I use it then. Well, it's another day over and done with, and I think next time I'll get some thicker wrap. But this stuff is still doing the job, slightly thinner. This particular silo tight, but I really do appreciate the deal I had from Silo Tight on this, and it's done the job. I managed to wrap the 31 bales here, and then I've got another 50 bales just to go next to this. I hope I can put them in there. If I stack them the same way as I have here, just bring it out a bit further, I should get 50 in here. And then I've got 210 there, And then we've also got the hay and the straw, which should be plenty for this winter. A bit of a mess with the straw. I was just wrapping a few of the broken bales, but you know, it tidies the place up really, and just keeps the broken bales in one piece rather than, you know, falling everywhere around the yard and stuff. And gets rid of, there they are, just gets rid of the rest of the reel I had on, so I can put a new reel on when I get going again. But yeah, I'm really happy with that. That's done a brilliant job today. And I've set it up quite nicely on the valve, so the pressure works properly, if you know what I mean. Because that tractor's it's too big for that wrapper, but if you turn the wrapper down on the valve, you can control the pressure as to how much flow the tractor gives the wrapper. And it's set up quite nicely now, so I don't want to touch the valve at all now, and just don't touch it, just leave it alone and it'll be alright. Lovely day even done with. I'm just going to have a beer, and thanks very much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you on the next one, whatever I'm up to and whatever I'm doing. I'll see you then. Thanks very much.